to the home of the BYU Cougars in Lavelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah, as we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. BYU about to kick it off as we get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Wildcats offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the 1st down. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They want to run this quarterback. Let's chat a little big picture Arizona. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So BYU's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This BYU offense set up with another first down. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give on the inside. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. He's looking downfield to throw. Quickly complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the 3-ball gives us a tie.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. There's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll go back to work on offense. Grabbed behind the line. It's Orlando.
You know, in the modern era of college football, teams are throwing it more and more. You're so lucky, though, if you've got a guy at this caliber playing the quarterback position. That's his 300th completion on the season.
It's caught. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
The inside handoff. Breaks into the open. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. BYU lines up with a 1st and goal. Makes the catch. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Cougar! Excellent
defense has to do a better job with their assignment football, trying to slow this option play down. Someone has to account for the dive, the quarterback, and the pitch man. That time they were missing the pitch man outside, and that's why he scored.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Right back to the well. There he goes. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Got the first down, looking for more. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. The give on the option. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away, making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He put some heat on that one down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Under fire. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the knee. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And the returner is stopped. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Arizona runs out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on second and long. Catch in the middle. It's Daly. And they'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Daly. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Orlando. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
Wants to throw again. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Keeps it and gets the first down.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Nice move there. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Wants to throw on third. Here's a heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. It was once said that greed is good, but that quarterback got a little too greedy, and it was not good.
No, it wasn't good, but if we got rid of the football just a second earlier, and not taking the sack, not gotten the negative play, I think it would have been just fine. I don't mind the aggressive play nature to try to throw it and try to take a shot because I know the defense is going to be aggressive on third and short.
They kick it away on fourth down. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last year. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quick release on the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He slings it deep to the left. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll give it to the back.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's McCray. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Snagged in the middle. It's McCray. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. Ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
Arizona set to start this 2nd half. They'll kick it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the 2nd half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the 2nd half, this could be a much different looking football game.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Red pass, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They're going to run it. Turning it on. Continues to fight for yards. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And the Cougars come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the ground. He's got it again. Runs through the tackle. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Dances away. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Just ran him over. Finds a little bit of space. Gets 3 to the 22. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Power football with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Handoff to the fullback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They need the 40 to convert here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Grabbed in the middle. It's Orlando. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. BYU with the 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Baylor. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He wants it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. The home team is just destroying the competition today, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The away team has done nothing to stop this offense. This is ugly today. They're up by 17 over Middle Tennessee. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
Yeah, how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. He makes the grab. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Motion from the wideout. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. From the gun. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense down. Instead, they'll replay it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. Boy, that field goal really could have helped the mental health, but it's still a 13-point game.
And there just has not been a lot to write home about this year for this football team. Offensively, defensively, or even on special teams. Just not a lot of bright spots this season.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Orlando. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Still running at the 40. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
BYU has this offense clicking. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
The snap sets up to throw. Plucks it out of the air. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Handoff to the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Wildcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They feed him again. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Leaves it with the back. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Reads it, fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Cougars come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Using the quick game. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, BYU! And the pummeling has started. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
29, Arizona, 3.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. The give to the back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's McCray. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
He leaves it with his back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
3rd down coming.
They'll try to get it through the air. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. The linebacker comes right up the gut, gets to the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Oh, he's got a chance. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. With the run on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
and they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.